Hello, Internet. It's Azuractive. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna finish this dialogue. This will probably be the last video I do today. So yeah, let's get right back on it. Might record something from my Minecraft stuff, because I'm building a really cool city over there. So let's finish this up. Oh, that, I hid it back in the pens. It's in one of the green pots. I think I already said that. What do you know about the Veiled Alliance? Nothing. That's the trouble. I was turned in because I was looking for the Alliance. Just tell me the name of one contact, anybody. If you ask him to help you in the arena, he kind of wanders in after you, and promptly gets killed. This is kind of weird about this game here, because they don't ever tell you you're in the Veiled Alliance. You just kind of become part of it here, through reputation. I've been reading the actual first book that this is, and no, the Veiled Alliance is an established organization here, but they never indicate that in this game, other than, like, you know, you just kind of get a reputation for being in the Veiled Alliance, and suddenly you're in. No need to shout, I only need to be told something once. Goodbye. Sure, I'll see you around. And then you can have kind of like, you know, a split personality and talk to him again. And you can say, where is it? What do you know about the Veiled Alliance? I guess that's not an option yet. But you do eventually come back and say, yeah, I'm in the Alliance. The corridor leads down to the slave pens. Do you wish to continue? Sure! Please wait. Loading. I see you made it. Well, back to the pens until the next fight. And now suddenly you don't know anything, do you, Leg Crusher? You punk. What am I fighting next? I don't know. It's too early to tell. Don't you have telepathy? Stupid guard. Alright, through the door. There's a place to rest down in the East Hall. I'll come get you when it's time for your next fight. If you want to fight before that, knock on the door. Yeah. No, we'll actually do some stuff here before we rest. Let's do this little side quest thingy here. Let's talk to Galale. G-Lale. Hey, talk! Hello. Who are you and what do you want? Oh, that's a nice voice crack there. I'm Check-Tac-Tar. It's nice to meet you, Check-Tac-Tar. I'm Galale. Why are you in here? I stole a loaf of bread to feed my family. They were starving. I had no other choice. A neighbor turned me in for the reward money. His family was starving too. How long have you been in here? I've been in here for a couple of months. What's all this straw for? It's what we sleep on, of course. Draja's gladiators may be respected, but we still sleep in the cold ground. Have you fought in the arena? After I was arrested, I was immediately thrown into the arena with 5 other gladiators to fight a pack of screamer beetles. I was the only survivor. Luckily, I haven't fought since. What creatures do gladiators fight? Initially, all you fight are the screamer beetles and sligs. Later, they throw some wild mills and renegade halflings at you. Once you get really good, they start putting you in with things like mountain stalkers. I'm glad I never got that far. I wouldn't have survived it. Who else is in the slaves' pens? The only other person I've talked to is Trusty. Are there many guards here? I'm not sure. I was brought here by Kurzak and saw a few guards in the guard station to the north. Other than them, I'm not sure. And here's where we really annoy her. Has anyone escaped? I think Oh, my head! The pain! The pain! What happened? Sharp pain went searing through my head. Are you alright? I don't know. I feel fine now. The next thing you do is you head down to poor old compassionate Dino's here, who is the only person who gives a rat's butt. Did you hear someone screaming? Galale was screaming. Galale, is she alright? She's fine. The only way you get him, why do you want to know? Let's just say I wouldn't want anything to happen to such an attractive young woman? She's in severe pain. No more time for talk. Take me to her at once. Take Dinos to Galale? No. Sure. We're decent. We're good. No, what? Nope. Path from... Alright. You're my buddy. You're gonna be going up to here. And... walking through slime. Alright, here you are. Dinos lays his hands upon Galale's head, concentrating. After a few moments, Galale regains her senses and turns to leave. And he turns to leave. It worked. I must go now. Each party member receives 350 experience points. So what do you have to say now, Galale? Jalale? Thank you for your help. It was uncommonly kind of you. How are you feeling? I feel great. The best I've felt in a long time. Thanks to Dinos, my head's perfectly clear. It sounds like a headache commercial. Now, with the power of Dinos. Let's try to give her a headache again. What about escaping? In the northernmost monster pen, there is a secret passage which leads to the sewer entrance. It's a big hole in the northwest corner of the pens, to the west of the kitchen. You just have to push the button in the corner of the pen, and it'll open. Be careful of the guard posted there. I had to break something to distract him, but you can probably just kill him. Now, that's an escape plan, but I have never gotten that to work. Never, ever gotten that to work. It boggles the mind. I think you have to have a thief in your party, or something, or go invisible? I have no idea. How far did you get? I made it as far as the desert to the north. Something startled me and I jumped behind a rock. I fell down an embankment and broke my leg. I had a really stereotypical movie situation. Guards from the city found me the next day. The Templar healed my leg and put some kind of memory block in my head so that I wouldn't be able to tell anybody my story. I'm planning to escape. It's nice that you're spreading that throughout the entire slave pen here. I'm not sure I could go through with that again. If I escaped again and was rescued, I'd be killed immediately. Recaptured. Rescued to be killed. I'm not sure I could go through that again. If I escaped again and was recaptured, I'd be killed immediately. But I wish you the best of luck. What's the wilderness like? Well, I didn't get too far, but I've heard there's villages where escaped slaves live. You have a really crappy security system if there's villages of escaped slaves. Just saying. How big are the villages? Well, it depends. Most are pretty small. They barely scratch out a living. There's not enough water there to let a lot of people live in one place for long. But I've heard of one to the north where a man dug a well that's lasted for years. I think his name was Domini, but it's probably not true. No one could do that. Where are these villages? I don't really know. I grew up in the city, and people there just don't care about anything outside. They try to ignore the wilderness, especially after the rumor started of Tektukle getting together an army to squash the villages. What rumors are these? That's all I really know. It's like we're interrogating her. If it's true, it's too bad. Those villages can't stand alone against an army the size Tektukle can get together. We'll see about that. Why don't they just fight them together? What are you talking about? Conversation in another direction, but they can go to a new place. I suppose, but there's really nowhere for them to go. Maybe they can ally and fight together. How could they trust each other? If someone could do that, that would be a great feat worthy of telling for generations. No one has ever allied the whole villages together. Goodbye. Stay well. Well, that gets us close to our 10-minute mark here, so until next time, I'm Azure Octave, and this is Let's Play Darksun. See you guys later.